Y'all ready for your next artist? All right, we're going to try that again. Y'all ready for your next artist? All right, that's what I'm talking about. Give it up, y'all, for Lady Syren!
Big tune.
All the way till she gets to the mic, y'all.
Big tune.
I don't know about y'all, but this raffle is fucking me up, okay? Thankfully, I got some good food. So yeah, I ain't gonna take up too much time. I am going to be a phone poet today. But peace and blessings, y'all. My name is Lady Syren. And I am self-proclaimed a perfect blend of feminine and fire. And we're going to be a little vulnerable today. This piece is the second piece that I penned for this year called Pixelated Visions. She wonders, haven't I cried enough tears to be gifted a rainbow? But sometimes life or people in it just aren't vibrant enough to put on a colorful display that carries me anywhere worth going. Just dark clouds that muddies the picture, gloomy minds that thwart the lines of ambitious and tumultuous intent, too noisy for me to develop in safe spaces. So how in the hell didn't I see it when negatives are only brought to the light in dark rooms? So in reality, I guess I did. Funny how the heart can time-lapse your feelings frame by frame. It shudders at the infractions dealt by his hand, like it all happened too slowly in the lens of forgiveness, but flashed too fast to be caught by the naked eye. When a man pierces the aperture of your understanding just to violate your trust, giving you mere milliseconds to grip the apologies and grin. Isn't it funny how we do that? Smiling through our grief. Like the man I love didn't stand idly by while his mother criticized me for being covered from the neck down, but bearing a slither of midriff, attempted to slut-shame me for a lower back tack that represented my personal metamorphosis, asked me why I walk like that, why I step so heavy and switch so hard, because apparently my hips swing enough to bounce on both sides of the street, good enough to bounce on her son's D, but not enough for him to defend. For all the ways I fortified myself, poured into my resolve. I didn't know it then, but I had a lot to learn. I've always best responded to a kinesthetic method, so I guess I just had to go through it every time you put me through it. You never literally were hands-on, but I'd be damned if your words didn't reach out and touch me with criminal intent. Never warranted a call to the authorities. I could never put you behind bars, but the verdict was in. I just kept finding ways to isolate bits of myself from your judgments until I could pardon my vows and be granted an early release. You were all I wanted. But unfortunately, my feelings don't change the facts, like the fact that there are traces of my self-respect that I could never regain. Do you know how often that one night plays or tries to? Rattles at the windows of my subconscious, begging to be heard. I hear it lament so loudly, and on the tail end of such an intimate moment between us, very few memories have a wailing cry horrifying enough to move me. And I wish I was strong enough to move back then, to shift, to push. But my back was to the situation, all because I trusted your vision, taking a step back with every step you took forward into me. Never breaking our embrace, never once parted our lips. Your kisses came even more fervently. You were excited about something. It appeared to me as if you were catching a second wind, and then you placed me, drunk as fuck, full of your seed into the bare lap of your best friend. Was I not in a vulnerable position? Was I not your wife, your queen, your God-given gift? Was I not worthy of my husband's protection? No. Only your blame, your sorry excuse of, I thought that's what you wanted, could never explain your actions, yet and still, I listened. I stayed. I grinned. Living in the gray filtered film of what was supposed to be happiness. I did that. And sometimes when those pixelated images start to haunt me again, I wonder, did I do it to myself? But that is a thought to process perhaps in another piece. So peace. Thank y'all for your time and your energy. If you feel so inclined, you are welcome to follow me on Instagram at Lady Syren. That's LadySyren. Peace and blessings.
What's that on that beat?